All right, guys. We made it.
We did. To 20.
20. We're almost an adult. We're almost legal out in the streets.
Yay!
Ooh.
How you feeling? Well, first, welcome, guys, to another episode of Guess What's Coming to Dinner. I'm one of your hosts, Michael Dwayne Paylor. I'm joined by
Salome Denoon.
And Darrah Lashley.
And this is episode 20. We could just one time.
All of them. Yeah.
So, we're gonna start how we always start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Random fact of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So today's random fact of the episode is, which was really surprising to me, competitive art used to be in the Olympics.
Oh.
Oh.
What kind of art?
I guess like let me see. Painting, sculptures, and architecture.
That's really old.
Yeah. So between 1912 and 1948, the Olympic Games awarded medals in sculpture, music, painting, and architecture, according to the Smithsonian magazine. After a heated debate in the post-war years, the competitions were scrapped.
I'm wondering, how did they go about deciding who was the winner? Because with
Right, like what
sports,
does the game look like?
yeah, but art is subjective, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think at a time, because I remember like when I was in college, they talked about like parlors and stuff like that, and how they would have people come to the parlors. So I think it was based on maybe like a judging of people who came to view the work, what they like.
What do you mean by
okay.
parlor?
I see.
So parlors, it's like art museums,
Okay.
but they call them parlors. I don't know
Like
what's
gallery,
the yeah.
kind of? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
So they
what's the
based it
difference.
off of the attendance? That could have been like,
I don't know.
they
I
could
don't
have
know.
cheated.
I don't know if they base it off of the attendance or if it was like what based on what people like.
What if they had something like that for acting? Where you would
Like what?
you would have to do the exact same piece of like maybe scene, but you're given all the same circumstances, the character development, all that stuff as your opponent, and then you have to present the scene back to back. People judge you and decide who did it better.
I mean, auditioning, I feel like it's a lot like that, right? When you're auditioning with sides. And yeah, not publicly, right? It's not like a game, it's not a sport.
But also auditions, sometimes it doesn't matter how well you did. You may just not look like the character that they're trying to. So it may not be performance based.
Well, I guess if they were gonna do it, they'll probably have to have criteria. Like you have to look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a terrible idea, to be honest.
Okay.
That's what.
Oh, there's a pickle on here.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right.
Pickle
So-
on chicken?
Eating.
Oh, so we're eating federal donut chicken sandwiches?
Yeah,
And
uh-huh.
za'atar fries.
This chicken sandwich is good.
Yes, it is. Federal
It's-
Donuts chicken sandwich is
It's like real chicken in here.
Obviously, yes.
But like this is a chicken breast.
Yes, it is.
Federal Donut sponsor us.
And the bun kind of feel like a donut,
Yeah, I think so. Isn't it?
It's not.
but it's soft.
It's soft.
Yeah.
You can glaze this thing in a minute.
So, question: what has been your favorite moment or episode from the first 20 shows, and why did it stand out to you?
First couple of episodes. Absolute favorite moment?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait, from the first couple of episodes? Or
From
just
all the
any?
episodes
All the
up until
yeah.
now.
Alex playing our theme song.
Oh.
I think that is my absolute favorite moment that has happened thus far.
Mm.
There were other things before that that I really enjoyed, but then I was just like, oh my god.
That's amazing.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi, Alex.
I don't have a favorite moment.
Really?
You know?
My favorite moment was when you got your ass up out of here, and it was just us, and Sonia,
Ladies'
and
night.
yeah, that was my favorite. It was like sisterhood, and it was great. And there was no opposition. We were all in unity.
Low key, that's disrespectful. It's like you feel like the show would be better without.
That's not
that
what I'm
what you're
saying at
saying?
all. No, I
Your
love.
favorite
I
moment
love.
was when I wasn't here.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Why do you always get to like the negative?
That was a good episode. I saw it.
Okay, so you agree? It was a good. It was a great episode.
It was a good episode. I think. Have you seen the Fellas Night yet?
No.
But I'm excited to hear it though. I'm excited to hear it. What I want to do is I want to be by myself and I want to stew by myself.
Yeah.
And then come back and cuss you out because I know I'm sure some things were said.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. Between him and Josh.
Yeah, for
Oh my
sure.
God.
What? We were the best, most well behaved of
I'm
the
sure.
three.
I don't believe it.
No.
You'd be surprised how
No.
wild Rob is.
Mm.
Things he was talking about, I was like, wait, watch. The very first thing he says is crazy.
Okay. Can't wait till it's done.
Me and Josh, we was like, you gotta respect women, bro.
Oh, yeah, right.
Not
Are
even
you
Josh.
forgetting that we know Joshua? Like,
You'd be
We were with
surprised. You
Joshua
haven't seen the
yesterday.
side.
right? Like, no.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I'd be shocked.
You really watch.
Okay, we'll
But
see.
you see it.
Okay.
I don't believe
I guess
it.
that's my favorite moment then, that episode.
Why? Because we weren't here? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? The
It would be
podcast?
better if it had a boys club, if you had all your boys.
Nope. You guys were here. You were in like spirit. I could feel your presence.
We did
feel in the
come.
room. You
We
did,
come by. Yeah. What has been the most surprising or unexpected aspect of hosting a podcast for you?
Darrah, you want to jump in? I feel like I'm stealing all the questions. Did she answer the last one
She did.
about why
So-
I didn't know about federal donuts? That question. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go.
It's fine. What was the question?
What has been the most surprising or unexpected aspect of hosting a podcast for you?
Surprising or most unexpected? I think how many people just love it so much. Right? Like how many people
Yeah.
are guests when they come on, like
Yeah.
how much fun they have. I mean, obviously that's our goal, right?
Right.
And we work really hard to make sure they do have fun, but then
Yeah.
I guess the unexpected part of it is that we pulled it off.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up, but okay, so that's not the right word then. I think exciting. I'll
Yeah.
change it to exciting for me.
Mhm.
Like that's like kind of the best part.
Yeah.
I guess I just said the question mark, but there it is.
We do get a lot of, it's almost over. Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's really
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's super cool.
Two things. I always get like nervous when my friends listen because I'm like, is it fun? Are you having a good time? But to hear them say, oh, it's great, I love it, it's like, oh, okay, thank you, it's great. And then how many people ask to be on but that aren't artists? So I think what surprises me is how many people feel like they have something to say. Yeah.
I guess the most surprising thing would be how we created this thing from an idea, but then as we continue to do it, and a lot of the guests we have, they collaborate and bring more ideas. It's like this thing just keeps growing and taking us different places. Because I thought it was just going to be one thing, and now it's been there four. So, and that's a great thing.
Oh, this is a good one. How do you feel the dynamic between us is, and how has it evolved since we started working together? That was him. You thought he pressed the thing? No, that was him.
He is not recording. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's not.
Right now. You want to keep going with the show?
We gotta start all over again.
I
from the
don't know.
top.
We don't.
we're never gonna capture what we just did. But
No, it's good. We can
the
start
camera's
over.
got it.
Oh.
It'll just be a different type of audio. I can just punch it in. I hope those cameras are rolling.
You might want to go
these are
check.
things that happen.
I hit the buttons on them.
Okay.
So you were saying, what was the next question?
So we were recording all this time. That's why we're like cracking up right now for you guys. Okay.
It's okay.
So the question is, how do you feel the dynamic between us has evolved since we started working together? Or do you like the dynamic between us?
I love the dynamic between us.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. There. Oh, you're chewing. I feel like I'm gonna speak for myself, went from being like classmates to friends to like family. Like,
I know.
when I tell you guys when you're leaving that I love you, I mean it. I don't say it like,
Oh.
I don't use it casually. But I think that's grown so much from the show.
Yeah. I like it when we're all together and we're supporting each other when we're all doing like individual things. Yeah. That's my favorite part.
You know what I love about our dynamic? Is that we take it outside of this podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Because the three of us made a short film together called
Yeah.
Lifeless. And I mean, it's
Opening.
quite an accomplishment,
Yeah.
you know?
And opening the
Like,
show.
And literally... It's okay.
I gotta get rid of that freaking jet. Doesn't
No, I love the jet. Shoo, take off. Whoa,
Hey,
fly. So don't get rid of it.
All right.
So, and it was something for me really special because it was the first thing I ever wrote in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a scriptwriter.
Yeah.
And you guys were there and it was literally just us.
Yeah.
There were 2 other actors, but it was literally just us as a
Yeah.
production team.
What is one thing you'd like to achieve or try out in the next 20 episodes of the podcast? Wow, we're talking like 40. Wow, oh my God.
A really amazing improved production quality and set to show our growth, to mimic, or not mimic, what is it? Mirror, there we go. Our growth as a podcast and a pod.
I would like to do one traveling episode where we're somewhere else. Like doing
I
some
like
type
that
of
idea.
action.
Yeah, I want to go to the pizza shop in New York where they have. Well,
one?
you might not like that, but there's this pizza shop in New York where they make like, I guess specialty pizzas, and if you get like oxtail topping, and there's always a line outside. Also, I would love. I think you mentioned this before, but I would love to have a more famous, not someone who's gonna be famous in the future, but someone who's famous right now.
Oh yeah, I mentioned Chill
Yes.
Moody.
Yeah, I would love for them to come hang with us and
Same.
kind of like, yeah, that'd be great. You want us to move to a new question? Are there any topics or guests you've been wanting to explore in the podcast that you hadn't had a chance to yet?
I got all kinds of guests I would like to get on the show.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I have.
Beyonce hasn't gotten back yet.
And she never will.
Not never.
Maybe years from now.
Yeah.
You don't think
Maybe
Beyonce
not right
would
now,
love to be
but-
Oh,
on the show?
Not right now. She's probably like, who are
No.
these little people?
Yeah, not right
Yeah.
now.
I don't think
She
she
ain't going.
goes, who is these little people?
I think she definitely would, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, she has worked hard for years,
Yeah.
like to solidify her,
Yeah.
you know. So
Who's a guest that you would like to get on the show?
I still want AJ to come on.
Oh,
He will
I
not,
would love
though.
him. Well, AJ, the door is always open.
Always,
Would love
always,
to have
always.
you.
I want him on the show for sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
He's so talented.
Well, I would, in my fantasy, well, okay, 2 people. I would love.
Better not say Winston Duke.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. But yes, I would love for Winston to
No.
come hang out.
Not on the level.
But 2 things. I would love if Kevin Hart comes because he's like from
You don't
Philly.
think?
True, he's from Philly.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Meek Mill. Just like a Philly.
So when I say
You know
some
what's
celebrity,
insane
y'all
is
say,
that
oh,
both
hell
of
no.
those 2
y'all not on
people.
the same level
Yeah.
as Beyonce.
But the different, I mean, no,
they're from
she
Philly.
is in
Like
Philly,
they're
right.
more like I feel like they're more like all right, like something's happening in Philly. Let me
Right.
get on it and help my people.
I
But
mean, I think we
Beyonce-
still need to have a certain amount of followers and all of that
Yeah.
stuff, probably to even get to his assistant child. You know what I
Right,
mean? To talk
yeah.
about booking his
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But I think it's closer than Beyonce.
Yeah.
Y'all don't believe in miracles? You want to shoot for the stars, shoot big. Don't be like, oh well, Kevin's here, but Beyonce's here, but
Oh
he's
my
over
God.
here. Like,
Oh
go
my
for
God.
the gold.
No.
Beyonce could be whatever
Okay,
she
you want
wants,
to dream?
whatever.
You want to dream?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So in our dream world, okay, Beyonce is a good one. I would love for Fenty Empire to swing on by.
Now
Yeah.
you're talking.
Oh my God, I have a laundry list if I'm
why
dreaming.
not? If we're
I have a
dreaming.
laundry list for
Viola
dreaming.
Davis.
Oh, mother. Hi, mom.
Angela Bassett
Oh my God.
is my mother.
Yeah.
I mean Viola. I got
Yeah.
my God,
Great
but
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Episode, both of them at the same time.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just die. I'll just go on up to meet him because
Speaking of Angela, what's love got to do with it? Was one of our recent
yeah.
Movie of the week.
films of the
to
week.
watch.
Yeah. And
it
my
was
God.
Yeah, and then really, I thought I was the only person, but I've heard people say it before that when they watch it, they don't know if they're watching Tina or Angela.
Or her,
Yeah.
exactly. Like
They're like,
she
oh,
just
yeah.
like she morphed.
Mm-hmm.
She should have got an Oscar for that. It's
Did
fine.
you see that clip? I saw it probably on social media, but it was a clip of Tina and Angela, and it was during that time they was filming the movie, but she was like showing her how to do her walk to the stage.
I didn't see that.
Angela
That's
was
so
doing
awesome.
it, and it looked so much like Tina right in front of it. It was dope.
Oh my
Oh,
God, that's
wow.
awesome.
How do you think our podcast sets itself apart from others in the same niche or genre?
We don't have anybody else in our space. We're in our own lane. Like,
Yeah, but I've seen Kev on stage doing something like, and then, well, Kevin Hart has something where
he got that from us. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
You said it yourself. Kev be in Philly all the time.
He does,
What you think
but-
he's in here for? Stealing ideas.
Oh my God.
I highly doubt it. But have you guys seen his I don't know what it is, but it's a show where he invites like
Is it one guest?
one guest.
Heart to heart.
No, heart to heart. Yeah, and they're like in the winery or the what do you call it?
Is that a podcast or is it just a show they may possibly release audio on?
Oh, I don't know, but I've seen it multiple
I'm
times.
sure he has a better production budget than us.
Well, yeah.
Right, absolutely.
And then
1000%.
Kev on stage, I've seen Kev on stage having dinner, but I'm not sure what that was. But he's had something where he was having dinner with, oh my gosh, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I've never like remembered his name. One of the sons from Blackish, the older son.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I love
That
Blackish.
play Junior.
Junior. Yeah.
I think what probably sets us apart though is the fact that we're really only inviting artists
Right.
on right now,
Yeah.
actors specifically, actors, writers, directors, producers, and then like it's like a dinner party,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So it goes so many spontaneous places.
Yeah.
And each episode is, even though we ask some of the same questions, is pretty
different.
unique.
Yeah.
It's very different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think that is probably what would set us apart. We get very intimate sometimes. Sometimes we get very playful and goofy. And
Yeah.
I think we're we expand, or we not expand, but we explore the spectrum a lot here.
Yeah. What are your hopes and aspirations for the podcast as we continue to create more episodes together? Which I feel like we've been talking about that a lot, but
Especially recently, like you just
yeah. But what are your hopes? Like, not like who do you want to have on or anything like that. Like, where do you hope it goes? Like, for me, I hope it's something that we kind of like continue to do, and like even when we get, because I think for me especially, my hope is to be a really big recognized actor and writer. So, and then the podcast is like, oh, I do this thing with my friends, so yeah. And then we could always go back to episodes like today or in the past and be like, wow, you guys, like, we made it this far. Yeah.
For me, I would.
No, I'm not. Not joking. No, it's just like one of those things. I think that when we do make it to where we want our careers to be, that people like go back and find these episodes.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely gonna happen. Yeah.
Repeat the question just so I know I'm on the same.
What are your hopes and aspirations
so my hopes
for the podcast?
and dreams is that the podcast not only creates opportunity for us to launch other things like a film company or recording company, stuff like that, but it can be an avenue for which up-and-coming artists that may be at this point not even pursuing acting, but one day when we're like too busy doing like other things, because that will happen, that we can actually have them come up through this way too. It's kind of like we are creating a bridge. The podcast is a drawbridge that we're leaving behind us that other people can cross. So
Lovely.
That's what's
Like
up.
that.
I think I'm about to say kind of the same thing, right? Like I definitely want it to be an avenue for us, right? Like something that opens doors, but I also will love for it to be, you know how when people go on the Oprah show, like their career just like, you know, no matter what they do, I would love to be that for artists, podcast style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, you was gonna guess what's coming to dinner? Oh, you got this, you got that. You know, like I would love for that, especially if like from Philly, right? Like, I think that would be super cool for us. I think that would be a dope place to be.
You guys ready to play the game?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do Would You Rather. Okay. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
I'm gonna go 150.
Really?
150?
Yeah.
What can I do with 10 minutes?
Well, boy, you ain't gonna be here 150 years in the future. Why the hell you wanna see that? What you wanna see that for?
Because I could study their technology, probably implement it first.
Never. That would never happen.
How you
It's
gonna
never
tell me
gonna
that?
happen. What are you saying?
What are you talking
You
about?
can't change nothing in the future. So
I'm
you
not trying
telling
to
me,
change the future. I'm trying to change my present.
Listen, no, never.
No, that's
what
not
if
a
they
part
have
of the
like?
rules.
What if they have like some kind of like technology like Bluetooth? You know, like something that's more advanced than Bluetooth, and it comes 150 years. You can't bring that shit here. You can't bring it here.
Why
no
can't
matter
I?
how you can't. You cannot
Why
because
can't
it's
I?
meant for the future. You can't.
Yeah, but I have this power.
I said
That I can use in the
can't,
present.
You cannot. Thank you, my friend.
You are cheating.
How am I cheating?
That is not. I will look.
You're
150.
cheating.
What is this?
It's an
ice cream sandwich.
Oh, I'm not eating this right now.
Oh.
I'm stuffed. I'm sticking to my answer.
And I'm gonna tell you your answer is dumb.
No, it's not dumb. You just didn't think about it. You're gonna say with something silly like 10 minutes.
No.
Why? So you just
because
say you're gonna be
you're
10
not
minutes
gonna-
late?
That doesn't even make it. You ain't gonna be here 150 years. Darrah.
Exactly.
Darrah.
So why do I care about
Hush up
150
now.
years in the
Hush
future?
up now. Darrah.
I'm not
would
gonna
you
make it
rather-
there anyway.
Listen. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
Okay. So, first of all, can I just say that listening to y'all while I was kid, I'm dying inside. Like, oh my God. Very funny. But, that's a hard one, honestly, because 10 minutes gets you. I guess the ability, though, to like really quickly change your decision and make a better one. But maybe 10. Yeah, I would do 10. Because 150, okay, seeing 150 years into the future.
Oh, this is good.
Unless you can use whatever you're seeing in that 150 to enhance your life somehow, I don't see the point.
Like, view their technology and study it, get the blueprints back in the present, create it, benefit from it. Or even like medical treatments with like 10 minutes. How do you know you're about to make a bad choice? Or how do you know you could have made a better choice in the present? To know.
Well, if you're making a choice and you see 10 minutes later,
you can't go back.
Right. Well, that's why if you see 10 minutes into the future and you see what happens from the choice you made, you can.
Well, when do you know to use
make
it?
Another. I don't know. Actually, I guess I didn't think this through. I don't know. Now I'm confused. See, there we go.
Now
I'm enjoying my sandwich and I'm overthinking this shit with you.
I'm assuming.
I said what I said.
I'm assuming this is like a power that you can turn on and off.
I don't know.
That you just constantly see 10 minutes in the future while you're living in the present.
I suppose so.
Okay. So yeah, you might not know when to use it to mostly benefit from it.
But then you learn.
But you know,
If you want to
sometimes
go that way.
I wish, like, when I fill up my tank, my gas tank, and then I leave the gas station and I go down the street and they got it cheaper. So I guess 10 minutes. I could benefit from that.
There you go.
But I'm sticking with 150.
Whatever.
What about you?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Why?
Because I'm not going to live to see 150 years. So I'm not going to concern myself with something I'm not going to live to see.
You don't want to see your great grandkids?
Hell no. Fuck them kids. Would you rather have telekinesis, which is the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds?
Move things.
Me too.
I can't read your. I don't want to.
I don't care.
No,
I don't care what the
I
fuck
don't
you
want
gotta
to.
say.
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm going to go move things too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
We all
I'm
agree
okay.
on something. Nice.
I know.
Yeah, I'm afraid to like fully know what people be thinking. Like, once you know, you can't.
Not
know.
interested. I don't want to know.
No. Whatever you
And
got.
how heavy can you like lift something with your mind?
You can do
Anything.
Whatever.
Anything?
Yeah.
So technically, you can lift yourself up to make it appear that you're flying.
Why would you want
Oh.
to fly?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would you?
I would want to fly.
Really?
Absolutely. Oh my God, to get places quicker.
And imagine the view.
Oh, I would love it.
Yeah, move things.
Well, yeah. See, let me hit you guys with this one. In my culture, if you can fly,
You're a witch.
not only a witch, you're a sukunya.
What's that?
Oh, what's that?
Like you could remove your skin and then go suck people blood at night. So
A vampire?
it's not like a vampire, I guess. I don't know.
Why you got different names for everything?
But, we going back to the mac and cheese right now?
No. Speaking of weird stuff, did y'all see the that news clip about there being aliens or something?
Yeah, I did.
No, I didn't.
Of course you did.
Y'all both looked at me like that too. Fuck y'all. You know what?
But
I love y'all, but fuck you.
Give me credit because I didn't say it. Give me credit.
You ain't say it out loud, but you said it with your face.
I don't believe it. I don't know whether or not to believe it. It could just be fake, for all I know. But that's the scary thing is that I'm like,
I believe it because I've seen it before.
you seen
What?
You seen the alien?
I haven't seen it.
Tell me everything.
But I've seen people who have said that aliens have existed before. So
Like official government leaders or something?
yeah, so I saw a documentary once on where this guy said he was working in this area and he had to destroy, and this was years ago. So that guy is probably like super old or dead. He said that he was working in a specific area of the government where he had to destroy evidence of there being like aliens and stuff like that, but he couldn't see it, so they would destroy like these pictures or whatever, but the pictures had to be like flipped over where you couldn't see. And he said his curiosity got the best of him, so he was about to flip the picture over and somebody knocked him out.
Sounds convenient.
I mean, I feel like there's truth to everything, right? So why would somebody make up that these things exist?
For attention. Same reason that young black woman made up the fact that she got kidnapped.
You know, somebody said that girl is her mama that said she was kidnapped. Did she say she was kidnapped?
Well, the official report said that she made the call.
Oh.
And then there was another story where this 11-year-old white girl, she got arrested
The
for calling the
11-year-old?
police. Yeah, they arrested an 11-year-old girl.
What did she do?
A false report of kidnapping. She called the police and said one of her friends was kidnapped. And they apparently it's some type of trend, like on TikTok.
Oh, well then take your ass to jail then. Go.
Right.
'Cause
That's dumb.
I'm not playing with the police.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with them.
And they spent money. They put the helicopter in there and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, thank you. I ain't playing with the police. Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
You guys knew my dad was a police officer, right?
No.
Yeah. And I was this close to going to jail.
You?
That man was gonna put me in jail.
What'd you do?
Talking about trauma. I drank something I wasn't supposed to drink. You know, like how they have these you supposed to ask for something, or you can't have something unless because it's not time. So I was about to drink something. I drank something that I wasn't supposed to have. And yeah, I was as a lesson. But that's the thing. It was gonna be a lesson that he taught me on stealing, right? But that was traumatic. I was like, how old? You're gonna send my ass to jail?
How old were you?
I was young. And you know what's funny? If my dad listens to this or I tell him, he'll be like, oh, that never happened. Yes, sir, it happened. You sent me to prison for drinking a soda.
It was a soda?
It was a soda.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Daddy.
How long were you in jail?
I can't remember what happened, but I didn't go.
He put you in the car?
No, he didn't put me in the car. He had all the other officers come around and stuff, and I think they were debating or whatever, and then the officer just asked a question oh, why did you do such and such, and don't do it again.
He was never taking you to jail.
I know he wasn't gonna take me to jail, but you know what, Michael? At that time,
Yeah, that was the point.
I believed that I was going to jail.
Yes. You know, parents be lying to kids. Like our parents, I believe so many things that I shouldn't have. Like the dome light in the car. When I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to turn on that light because apparently it was illegal. And if they drove by a cop and then the cop saw the dome light on,
Where did that come from,
they
though?
could get pulled over. And
It had to come from somewhere because a lot of us believe that. It had to come from
true.
somewhere.
I don't know. The swimming, after eating thing, I don't think is real.
It's not.
Believed it. So many lies.
Kissing and getting pregnant. That was the main lie.
Yeah.
Girl, bye.
So your daddy had you shook. So
Shaken.
did you not steal anymore or not drink soda?
Nothing.
Like what stuck?
What happened?
Like
Nothing.
what you learned from that lesson?
I didn't learn anything. I learned that.
So you can't trust your pops. You put you in jail.
Ugh,
Probably
it was
the
it was
worst.
traumatic. It was traumatic. Would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? I don't know the answer to this.
Ooh.
Wonder Woman, maybe?
Do you know who
I don't know who Captain Marvel is.
Oh, okay.
Did you see
Why?
Endgame?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
With Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at the end, this woman flew through his ship and broke it down. You remember that scene?
Sort of.
Did you see Endgame?
I did, of course. Winston Duke was in it.
Yes,
Barely.
he was.
Yes, he
Barely.
was.
But he was in
But
it.
he was in there.
Yeah.
So if he's in it, even if I gotta see his pinky toe, I'm gonna be there.
Captain Marvel's power might be higher than Diana's. I guess I'll go
Is that
Captain.
her name, Diana?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Forgive me,
I know.
Wonder Woman's name is Diana.
child.
I'm not a Marvel person.
Me neither.
She's
sorry.
DC, Darrah.
Oh, see,
or
we
DC
don't know.
either. Look, I don't know.
Sorry.
The movies are fun to watch. They are, but like I don't know the stories. I'm not like sorry.
I'm gonna go Marvel.
Marvel, Doctor Captain
Because I believe one of my favorite X-Men got her powers by stealing it from Captain Marvel. Rogue. The
Rogue,
one with the
okay.
red hair and the white screen.
I love
Yeah.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Mystique though.
Yeah, she's cool.
Mystique is super cool.
It's kind of gross to look at.
I want.
Okay. Look at the texture of her skin.
It's like a chameleon. That's the point. Like she's a chameleon, literally.
Have 10 years with your partner right now. So that means John. Have another 10 years with John or one night stand with your celebrity crush.
But you can't go back to John afterwards?
No.
Right.
can't
Like
go
I
back
can't
to
have
China.
both.
No, how can you have your cake and eat it too?
Because that's what cake is for. God damn it.
Did you ever definitively tell us what your celebrity crush was? Because you kind of...
No, because I kind of don't have one. I don't have a celebrity crush like that. I would be like, oh my God. I think I'm too jaded now, right? Like I'm not in that mystical space anymore in my brain where I feel like these people are exalted in something to be crushed on. Like
because they're regular people.
Yeah, like I mean,
But I would risk it for Winston.
Just one day.
One day. I would.
Winston Duke, do you hear this?
Hi, Winston.
Well,
I would
I'm
risk
single.
it.
I don't know if this question applies to me. So,
Would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
Under.
Really?
Yep.
Shit.
I'm going to go over.
I'm Caribbean. I can't do what?
You're
what is-
Caribbean. You can't do under. Isn't
is
the
under?
Caribbean like just so? It's hot. It's
Wait, what do you mean by
ever-
under or over?
Like always showing up elegantly dressed to something.
Oh.
Even
I was thinking
I'm
hot
thinking the
and cold.
amount of clothes.
always showing up like elegantly dressed to the nines.
Okay.
So you could be like,
I was
at
like,
a
I get cold
barbecue
easy.
and show up.
Right, me too. I was thinking like less clothing or more clothing. My bad. Okay, so then in that case, elegantly or what? Like you're
Yeah, or just,
underdressed and you
always
don't.
wearing like jeans and a t-shirt.
I would
I'm
rather
gonna
be
go over.
elegant.
Yeah.
Yeah, over.
Overdressed.
Yeah.
Oh, we agree on
Overdressed.
something. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power? Unlimited power.
I'm going to go power.
Unlimited power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck your respect.
Would you rather?
Respect's good, but I
It's
got
great,
stuff to get
but
done.
if I got power, like
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
But even
money,
if you-
power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, get alive. Y'all remember? I'm sorry. That's what I mean. You don't think of that song when you say power? Okay,
Right?
it's fine.
Would you rather have Beyonce's talent or Jay-Z's business acumen?
Jay-Z's business acumen.
I'm going to take the talent.
But what would you do if you didn't have the business side? What would you do with all that talent?
Sign a 360 deal, yo.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm going to be out there
performing. Like
No one
Britney
should ever
Spears.
sign the 360
I
deal.
know, it's terrible. But technically, I saw somebody posted this about people who use social media. We're basically giving away all our content and ideas for no profit. And it's like we're willfully doing a 360 deal.
Yeah.
That's
for
true.
every social media platform.
Yeah.
They're
That's
selling
true.
ads and they're getting money and you're getting nothing.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But I'm gonna take the talent.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm gonna take the acumen.
Yeah, me too. I'll take that. But
That
you
talent's
guys,
good.
Listen.
Is that it?
20.
Number
That's
20.
it. Oh my God. 20 episodes.
Wow. Amazing. Is there any words of encouragement that you would like to leave our listeners?
I would like to say always, always, always double, triple check to make sure the record button is lit. Because accidents happen.
Yep.
Sometimes you want to troubleshoot something last minute. You might hit the record button and say, I'll just restart it later. And then, who knows? The intro music plays. You drop a bomb or two. You know how it goes. 15 minutes later, whoopsie-doodly.
It was more than 15.
Wait. Okay. I had questions, but
What question?
the question was, so we didn't even get the random fact of the episode. But,
We did.
Oh, we did?
the camera,
In the
We did. Oh,
yeah.
not in
Yeah.
not in this. That's
Yeah.
okay.
You want to double back? Random fact? What was it?
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's fine.
The moon?
And it was, what was it? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Start where you are and just keep going. And you don't have to have anybody believe in you when you start. You'll find your people. You'll find your tribe. And you'll be okay.
Oh, it's okay. I would say, in times of uncertainty, really rely on your imagination. Create that shit in your mind, and then allow it to come. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be
Manifesting.
creative. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Be creative in those times of like uncertainty.
Uncertainty. And don't be afraid to be delusional sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
Artists
I love that.
are delusional.
Yeah.
Indulge in it a bit. So that's it.
Thank you guys for
Are we
listening,
ever
as
going
always.
to come up with a sign off? Like an official one? Do we have
Oh, like how Jerry Springer said, take care of yourselves and each other.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, we
Whatever.
should work on a sign off.
Okay.
Okay. I'll think of something, I guess.
Well, in the meantime, I love you for listening. Oh, wait. You remember Frasier? I'm listening.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said I'm listening. No, he said he just said I'm listening.
That was his sign off, or
Yeah. No, that wasn't his sign off, but he would always say I'm listening.
How about I love you? Keep creating.
Oh, I like that.
I like keep creating.
Okay, so not I love you.
I love you.
You don't even know these people. Listen, how many times I gotta tell you stop throwing that word around willy nilly?
I want to throw it around willy nilly. I
Yeah,
want to
no.
spread love
Yeah.
everywhere I go.
But
I
is
want
it
to.
True love.
Did y'all see that like video of the little boy teenage boy trying to break into this man's house, and he comes in
With a gun? I
and
couldn't-
talks
my
to him and
anxiety
says, "Yo,
couldn't
like,
do that.
please just let's talk." And at the end of the video, they both walk in the house. So this is what happened.
caught
The
him.
owner of the home, right? In the video, what you first see is this young man walking up to this house with a ski mask on, not a black one, but some type of, you know, those hats in the winter that you wear to cover your face and
Yeah.
your eyes are open. He was wearing that. And he was trying to get into this sliding door, you know, of a home, like clearly of a home. And when he started walking away, the man, the owner of the home, a black man, walked out with a shotgun. And as soon as he walked out with his shotgun, the boy pulled out his own gun.
Oh,
And so they both have their guns up, and the owner of the home is like, listen, you don't want to do this with your life. Like, just talk to me. We can put our guns down. Put your gun down. Let's talk about this. Let's talk. And then the little boy was like, something about my little brother. I assume he said they killed my little brother or something about my little brother. And then the older man was like, all right, well, let's talk about your little brother. Let's talk about him. Like, come on, we got to go in the house, though. Let's go in the house. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. These are not the exact words, but the point is that boy put his gun down. You could hear the pain. You could hear it. You know what I mean? You could hear the pain in this little boy's voice about, I keep calling him a little boy, but he's probably like a teenager. I don't know.
Still young.
Yeah, younger than me. He a little boy to me. So he was like, you could hear him, like, the pain in his voice about his little brother, whatever happened to his little brother. And the guy was like, all right, he put his gun down, the little boy put his gun down, and literally he invited him into his home, and they both walked into the house. I was a little concerned because the boy still had the gun in his hand. I mean, so did the grown man, but still, they walked into the house.
Then what happened?
I don't know. I wonder too. But
Well, I think the recording came from like his Ring camera.
yeah, it came from his camera that was
Yeah.
attached to the home. So you can't tell. You don't know. Because the camera only captured the outside. Like, it was like a little patio area.
It sounds like a heartwarming story. However, I need to know what happened when you went inside.
I do too. I agree. Like, I'm like, oh my God, did this little boy, like, he still had his gun out? Did he shoot him in the head? I don't, you know what I mean? Like, my mind goes there, but I want to believe that, please, like, our older black men are connecting with these black boys and saying, like, what's wrong? Because he asked that. He said, what's wrong? That's what he said. That older man. He was like, what's wrong? Talk to me. Put your gun, you don't want to do this. I've been there.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do this with your life. Like, talk to me. Put your gun down. Like, the compassion and empathy that he showed that little boy. He put his gun down. He ain't shoot him. You know, I don't know. But it gave me hope. I don't know how we got to this. Sorry. That
That's
was
a good
Yeah,
story.
it's great. We're doing that Black
wanna see
People
that video.
Church thing.
Yeah. I know. Sorry.
No, it's great. No, it's great. It's great. I did see the video.
Well, somebody send me the video.
I'm not.
Okay.
If
I have my
Darrah
phone.
sees it, she could. Anything with guns and
I
stuff.
follow Wood the Great or Woody the Great. I love him. I think he's so fucking
Yeah.
talented.
Hi, Woody.
Yeah. Hey, Woody. I want to.
What does he do?
He's a dancer. He's an actor. He probably sings too. Like, he's on. You know what? He's on. He was in New Edition.
Oh, Woody.
Yeah, Woody.
Hey,
Yeah,
Woody.
him. He's on Power.
Yeah.
Nope,
No,
not
he's
Power.
not.
Power Book. Ghost.
I heard that show on Netflix. They cloned Tyrone. It's good. Have y'all seen it?
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to watch it
Yeah.
because Jamie Foxx is in it, and I love Jamie Foxx. Talk about a talented person.
Yeah.
My God, I would love to have him on the show. Oh my God, I would love to have Jamie Foxx on the show. We would be cracking up probably. Oh my God,
We
he's
should
so
make
talented.
a dream list. and
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, sign off.
I love you. I love you.
Keep creating.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.